Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hey, I'm Savannah. Today I'm doing one of my favorite YouTube videos. It's classic, it's editorial, it's Vogue, it's what's in my bag. And my rendition today for my life, what applies is my minimalist bag and my bag as a mom of a toddler. So yeah, let's show you what I carry in my bag on an average day out in the world as a mom. So for the bag itself, I love myself a black leather bag that is durable, that matches everything. This is the only purse I own. So I wear it for every occasion, super dressed up, super dressed down. It works for me. I like that it has kind of a medium width strap. It's not too dorky wide, but it also provides a little support on the shoulder. And this bag specifically is from Madewell. I got it secondhand on Poshmark. I feel like Madewell has amazing, amazing leather goods for the price. And then I love that it's just a big bucket. I know some people prefer having all of their compartments for all their little goodies, but for me, those are just places for things to get lost and forgotten. I try to challenge myself to bring so few items that when I look in here, I can see everything in one fell swoop, and it's not a ton of rummaging. So let's get in here. I'm gonna pull out my first item, which is the first thing I see, which are my keys. I live in a suburban area, a country area, so I drive everywhere that I go. I like to keep my keys super simple, no clunky keychains. Any keys that become obsolete in my life, I take off immediately. I keep my house key, my mail key, my gym pass, and then my car key. Also, a new addition is this little air tag. Let me know in the comments if you guys use air tags, if they save your butt. My husband got me a couple air tags for Christmas, so this is a new experiment. I haven't had to use it yet, but I feel like it's a nice little charm on there too. It's cute with the pink case. Next, we have my AirPods. I am an AirPod junkie. For me, they are a survival tool as a young mother, a mother who's alone a lot. I don't have a ton of friends yet in community where we live, so I find a ton of comfort and just like companionship in podcasts that I listen to or YouTube videos and channels that I watch. Right now, I'm really loving Neil Brennan's Blocks podcast. I've also been listening to the Ride podcast with Mary Beth and Benito Skinner. I feel like those challenging moments when you're trying to put your kid down for a nap, or you're just like on a long drive and your kid's a bit fussy and you just need a bit of a buffer, a little independence for yourself, a joyful moment, that's when the AirPods come in handy. And this specific pair is an older generation that I just rebought. I go through AirPods quite a lot. I just happen to lose them. I put them through the wash. So those are my AirPods. They're pretty much attached to me. They're part of my body at this point. And so if I'm at home, they're with me. If I'm out in the world, they're in my bag. Next in here, we have my little makeup bag. I was looking for a bag like this forever, just a really simple, small, clear bag. And my mom came upon one at Daiso, best store ever. It's actually a pencil pouch, and it's just the perfect size. It's really compact, and I can see things so clearly. I think I bring makeup out with me maybe 1 or 2 days a week. If I haven't done my makeup yet, I'm infamous for doing it in the car. Otherwise, I only bring out my lipstick. I'll bring out like lipstick and chapstick. It's winter, my lips are a little chapped. So I say most days it's just this kind of loose in my bag, and the other days my essentials other than lips, I bring concealer, mascara, and brows. And for me, that does the whole face. And I will say the small amount of makeup is in stark contrast to the amount I lugged around throughout my 20s. I was definitely less comfortable in my skin, and I felt like more was more when it came to makeup. And as I've gotten older, I've gotten comfortable with wearing a lot less and even going out with not wearing makeup at all. I still feel like myself and feel beautiful. The next thing I bring out with me are my sunglasses. I really only wear one pair at a time. I have 3 pairs total right now, but these are the only ones I'm reaching for. They are the Diff brand. They're a men's pair. I actually saw them in my friend's car and borrowed them like 6 months ago during the summer, and I loved the fit so much for me. They're the Billy style. I feel like they're a really fun kind of take on the classic Ray-Ban Wayfarer glasses. I feel like they're very timeless, very seasonless, and they just are easy to grab. Also, they're a thick plastic, so they're pretty dang durable. The next item I keep in my bag is the most obvious, which is my wallet. I really prefer having just a card holder, a really slim wallet. I recently retired a black wallet I had for the last 5 years because me and my husband kept getting our wallets mistaken for each other, and so he got me a pink one for Christmas so that I wouldn't think it was his. And this one also has an air tag in it. Also trying out the air tag system, seeing how they help me. But yeah, kind of like a funny little thing here. It adds a little bit of bulk, but hopefully it's more help than harm. And what I keep in my wallet card-wise is super simple. I keep my driver's license right here, and then I keep my 3 like credit cards. I have 2 credit cards and 1 debit card. And then the 2 other cards I keep are my library card and then also my medical card. And then as far as cash goes, I don't typically carry a lot of cash. I have cash in here because I went antiquing this past weekend, but if I'm not antiquing or I'm not traveling when I need to like tip for some reason or just like have emergency cash, I'm not usually carrying cash with me. So that's my wallet. Next in my bag of tricks is definitely the bulkiest items in the bag, my beanie and my son's beanie. We live in Northwest Montana, it's freezing, so I'll grab our hats, throw them in my purse if it's a really cold day. I do think a beanie is a really fun way to have a pop of color in your outfit. I stick to a lot of neutrals, but for winter accessories, I love a colored one. Typically, I'll just have one hat and one scarf per season and just wear them into the ground. So this is my pop of color for the winter season. I think it's really bright and fun and something a bit different. The next item that I do not leave the house without, because I learned the hard way, is a snack for my son and honestly for myself. I'm pregnant right now, so pretty much always hungry. Right now, this is my favorite mess-free snack, banana, classic, cheap, healthy. He can peel it, it's fun for him. Sometimes I grab like processed food, like crackers and fruit snacks, but I try to stick to the fresh stuff when I can. So bananas, apples, that's what we bring. I don't really bring out water. I'm not that big of a water drinker. I'm drinking it at home. I mean, if we're going out for like a long day, a day trip, I'll bring a water bottle, but otherwise it's like there's drinking fountains at the library, at the park, etc. So I'm not really lugging water. It's just so heavy, and also I feel like it always spills, even if you have a good water bottle. And then another thing I never leave the house without, you guys, we are still on the old pacifier, the binky, and this is my everything, my savior, especially in the car when my son's being extra like cryy or whiny and just sleepy and needs a nap. I don't always offer it. I don't always let my son know that I have it, but when I just need it in those moments, when I'm just, you know, a little on edge, when my buttons are being pushed, I'll pull out the binky and it solves all of my problems. And then the very last two items in my bag, you guys, it's gotta be a diaper and wipes. I used to carry way more diapers, wipes, sets of clothes, etc. when my son was younger, when he was an infant. I do think you need a little bit more, but as you get older, as you have experiences with your kid, you realize you don't need that much stuff. I just change his diaper before we leave the house, and then I bring one with. 9 times out of 10, I don't end up using it anyway. And as far as wipes goes, I really prefer these water wipes. Are they the best for like cleaning up a major blowout? No, they're kind of hard to get out of the package, but they don't have any added fragrances or weird added things. They're just water. So I like that about them, and I end up using them for myself a lot too, cleaning off my hands, cleaning off my face, etc. And they come in a more slim package than a lot of the other baby wipes. So they're not quite as heavy. I've also owned kind of like a little portable reusable Ziploc bag that you can put wipes into that's more slim and less heavy, but I feel like that's like a big step to like keep moving wipes over to these other package. I prefer just carrying these water wipes with me. Even at their heaviest, they're not that heavy. Boom. That's everything. That's everything I keep in my bag day to day. Let me know in the comments, what do you think I'm missing? What do you think I should bring along? If I need to bring more, like let's say we're doing a big day out, like change of clothes, more diapers, snacks, etc. I just keep everything in the car, and I'll just use like a canvas tote bag. That's my secondary bag for like the overflow baby stuff. But I would say 20 days out of the month, probably more, I am just carrying this bag. I love that it's practical. I love that it fits everything, but it's also still stylish and chic so that I don't feel like a totally frumpy mom as I'm changing diapers throughout the day and doing all the unglamorous stuff. I can at least have a little moment of glamour on my shoulder. That is everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it to the end and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. I'd love to have you here. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.